It's really hard to explain. We have a lot of fun, as you guys can tell. We had a lot of fun so far. I don't know if you've ever heard this song before. It's traditionally done pretty slow, pretty worshipy. It's very pretty. But when Edgar was saying this morning, or earlier this morning, this is where this is going to come in. Sorry. Well, that one doesn't tuck, so we'll tuck this one.
I mean, if you can add that in the mix, God bless you.
So I'm not as cool as them, but it's fine. Tuck the thumb. But this is where it's gonna come in. So have fun.
Yes, and if everyone can do me a favor,
Fun.
just can he kind of go like this? Okay. He's gonna start playing something. Wall's gonna show you how it's done. He's the king of headbanging. So we're about to get into it. You guys ready?
Action. Don't be afraid. You're not too cool for this. Did you guys have fun? I did. Almost dropped my water. Guys, we're going to enter into a time of worship. It's awesome to be able to come and have fun, cut loose, jump around, dance and stuff. But it's also more important to come here to worship. We're going to do a song that simply says, "Wrap me in your arms." And I know for my life, and I'm sure I can speak for a lot of people here, if not everyone, that there is at least once or twice in our life when we can say, I really just need to be wrapped up right now. Having a baby, we had Kendall when he was newborn, when he would be upset, when he would hurt or just want to cry, we wouldn't just let him sit there. We would wrap him up and we would hold him and love him. And I really just want to encourage you guys, if you're at that point right now where you just need some love from God, let this be the time where you come and get it. Just bring your burdens, your cares, your worries up to God and let Him just embrace you and let you know everything's going to be okay. God, we love Him tonight.
There is a God who loves me. Who wraps me in His arms. I want y'all to understand that your worship is your warfare. You see, it's an amazing thing, this whole lifting of our hands. You see, because not only is it an act of surrenderance, it is a symbol of power, because whenever we surrender our hearts unto God, whenever we say, Lord, you're mine and I'm yours, I'm reaching out to you. You see, when we lift our hands, when we live vulnerable unto God, is our hearts. And when we are empowered by the love and by the grace of God, there is nothing holding you back. So I pray that you understand that when we do this, that we're saying, God, I trust you with all my heart. We're going to sing that chorus one more time, and I want you guys to talk to your God. I want you to believe in your God. I want you to seek after your God tonight. And understand that in His arms, there are our safety. That is where we are made strong. The Bible says, before God goes fire to consume all enemies. Let's worship that same God. Let me hear your voices sing. Say, there is a God. Say, wrap me in yours. Wrap me in yours. Come on, lift your voice. Say, wrap me in your arms. Say, wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Time say, wrap me in your arms, wrap me in your arms, wrap me in your
So tonight, you need to know how precious of a gift that you are. You need to know tonight how delicate and important you are to your Creator. Not according to what you've been told today, yesterday, or even maybe all your life. Tonight you need to realize how precious you are to God. Here's what we're going to do. Pastor Edgar is going to play again. Oh, I know. Stand here.
Yes, God.
Here's what I want to do. We basically have two youth ministries present tonight. We're honored to have you guys here. Thank you for coming. Here's what Pastor Edgar is going to play again. If you have something you've been dealing with, maybe you don't want your people to know. Maybe it's just something you want somebody to pray for you about. They don't know you. Follow what I'm saying? They don't know you. They don't know you. So I want you to take a minute as Pastor Edgar sings it again. Ladies, I want you to realize one thing real important. I have two daughters. They're both married to great guys. But I want you to know that you are precious to God. Listen to me. God created Adam first. Then He gave him a garden for his fingers to toil in. He gave him animals to tonight, let's just take a minute. If I don't say a word, it doesn't matter because it's all about God anyway, yeah? If you feel comfortable coming over here, come here. If you're comfortable going over here, come over there. If you find somebody in your own youth ministry you want to talk with, do that. But I want to make sure that we get some wounds healed tonight before we go into the recovery room. You understand what I'm saying? If you come out of surgery and you're not properly healed and sutured right, if you go out, you're going to get an infection. We need to make sure that we're clean tonight, that the wound is purified and bandaged correctly before we even go out into the waiting room. One more time.
There is a God who loves me. Who wraps me in his arms. That is the place where I'm changed, and that's where I belong. So take me to that place, Lord, to that secret place where I can be with you. You can make me like you. Wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. So wrap me in wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. So wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Take me to that place, Lord, to that secret place where I can be with you. You can make me like you. So wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. So wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Wrap me in your arms. Come on. So come on like you promised, just like you said you would. Do not delay. Come on like you promised, just like you said you would. Do not delay. Come on like you promised, just like you said you would. Not delay. Oh. Come on like you promised, just like you said you would. Do not delay. Come with healing in your touch. Come with fire in your eyes. Just like you said you would. Come with grace and mercy. Or come with judgment and
2 marked Echo shirts. I've only owned 2 in my life. It's not, I don't think I'm off because I think I'm cool. I'm burning up. So please forgive me. Thank you for coming out tonight. It's an honor and a joy to be here in front of you guys. Pastor George talked a little bit about Hardcore Youth Church, which is a ministry that my wife and I were blessed enough to be a part of. We went in with a few. God began to bring us many in the area of Riverview. We didn't want to be called kicking it around youth church or youth group. We wanted to be a youth church, youth ministry. We wanted to be hardcore. Not that we were the baddest guys on the neighborhood. We had some. We had some. Hardcore youth church was not a ministry, but it was a heart and a mindset of what we had designed and destined to do in the area of Southeast Hillsborough County. An area that hadn't been reached by many and had been desolated and left by many. We decided that our money would be better spent instead of going on whitewater trips. We decided our money would be better spent getting a little bus. That we could go to an apartment complex on the corner of Big Bend and US 301 and pick up the meanest, loudest, most annoying African American and Hispanic kids I've ever seen in my life. Amen. And fill the bus up and bring them to our church. And then to see those same kids, after a few months, begin to be altar workers at the front, welcoming others. It was when a little skinny, good-looking, I don't know, Puerto Rican or Spanish, I'm not even still sure what he is. Came with his wonderful sister, our youth group. The very first time he came and sat on the front row. He was thinner. I was stronger. I was able to pick him up over my head, hold him in the air, use him as part of the ministry, and then spent countless hours with his mama, who wanted him to be a priest, begging her to let him come to my church. And now to see this right here. Family, first of all, I can't even believe that he's married to this, with beautiful children. But to be your youth pastor, your friend, it does my heart good. To have a little girl that I named Chaunte Nicole, to watch her grow up, and to fall in love with a goofball. Amen. For that goofball to marry her, to give me a pretty amazing little grandson, and to be a part of this. Psalms, David says, I have been young and I have been old, but I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. Youth, listen to me very carefully. These groups, these two ministries that are joined here together, I feel an amazing anointing here. There's some amazing leaders here. You are. Amazing leaders. Where's that boy I prayed with? Yeah. Who did I pray with her? You, yeah. You, yes. Leaders. It's coming. But you've got to have this. You've got to have this. I want to read something to you out of that same Psalms 37. Trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. This whole chapter talks about God's people continuing in what He created them to do and to be. We are kind of past whipped cream in the face. Amen? We're kind of past, listen, you're not going to find anybody who loves to jump and spin and throw water out of a bottle on youth that do not sing more than I do. I love it, and I have gone through about 80 gallons of water in my life, I would say, thrown on teenagers that will not dance. Right? We are to the point now to where this is your decision of where you will take your youth ministry. You're not in a youth group. You want to be in a group, go to the Boy Scouts, or go join the Elks Club or something. You're in a youth ministry that could really, truly change this community, yea, maybe the world, for the gospel of Jesus Christ, and it may be you that's responsible for it. But you have got to grab a hold of it. There's a couple elevator companies called Otis Elevator, Schindler Elevator. You've probably seen it, maybe you've gone into a hospital or something. And these companies are huge companies. Their job is to go into a building that has a vacant shaft, put a little car in it with a motor and buttons, according to how many levels of that building has. Their job is to install that thing safely and to put everything into effect that it would take to get people from where they are to where they need to be. It is their job to make sure it works properly. It is their job to be on time, sometimes on a 24-hour call, should the elevator need help. It is their job to make sure that everything they do is designed to make sure that elevator gets you exactly where you need to be. But it is not the job of the staff to run to the Tampa International Airport and say to you, what floor? And you say, 3 please. And they push 3 and you go up. Not that you talk that way, but I do sometimes. That's not their job. That part is your job. Listen to me, young people. The elevator is there and has been put there properly, hopefully knowing that when you get in it, it's going to do exactly what it needs to do. That's the staff of Otis Elevator. It is not their job to come and push the button for you to get you to where you need to be. That is up to you. I know Pastor George well. I know Pastor Edgar well. And I know their heart. And I know their desire to see you grow. They are working hard. I remember walking into this place. We were just talking about it tonight. It's not now what it was then. I see the growth and obviously the ministry that goes on in the heart of these youth pastors here. They are doing everything they can. Do you hear me? They're doing everything they can to put in place that ability for you to go to a higher place than even they are at. They are at a higher place than I could have ever been to. Pastor George is at a level that I have never even reached. But you put that ability there. But they're putting it there with a desire for you to be able to know that you're the one that needs to go to the higher places and for you to get there on your own. Babysitting is done. Babysitting is done. You see, we have 12-year-olds going to school, walking down hallways and stabbing students. We have kids that are taking guns in more now than I have ever heard in my life. Going in and shooting other kids and killing them and then killing themselves. Watermelon and egg tosses are over. It's time to go higher, yeah? It's time to go higher. They're doing everything they can to give you that ability to go higher. It's entirely up to you what you do with it. When that door opens, how many times have you seen it? It's a high rise. There's people in there. Nobody wants to look at nobody. Maybe you got a guy like me. What floor, man? Push 4 or 5. Goes up to 3. The door opens up. At 3, the lady goes, ma'am, if I'm nice. Sometimes I don't come. So they have to wait for the next car. But they get off on the wrong floor because why? They're not watching where they need to go. They're just assuming because the door's open here, this must be my spot. Where you think you are right now is not the good as it's going to get. I don't care what you've been told. I don't care what level you are now. This is not where you need to get off. You need to hold your head up high and know that your floor is higher. Your floor is well above where you are right now. But the only way that you're going to get there is through observing and knowing that the spot that you need to go to is up high. The ability for you to do it is there. Believe me when I tell you this. God is not opposed to relationships. He's not. He's not opposed to relationships. What he's opposed to is when you spin and think that that person that you're with is your property, shy of marriage. That person does not belong to you. That person is not your property. And most of all, the relationship that you have with your Heavenly Father needs to be a whole lot more intimate than the relationship that you have with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Nobody's against relationships. But I'm asking you this. How much time as you boyfriend and girlfriend together are you praying instead of sitting in the back of a van? I used to ask this question. Maybe it's old-fashioned. Maybe it's not. I don't know. If I would ask how many young ladies here today, you would say, I would love to be a prostitute when I grow up. I would love to be a prostitute when I grow up. Show hands? Nobody. But then when you think about what you may do in the privacy, when nobody else is looking and you're with your boyfriend, and you allow that non-husband to do things to you. Ladies, it's the same thing. But you're not even getting money. You're doing it for free. It's the same attitude though. We are not against relationship. We're against, what we're for is the intimacy that you have to be greater with God than it is with a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And I promise you this, it doesn't take forever. Marriage is not forever away. It's really not. It's really not forever away. I know at 17 and 30 seems like forever. It's not. It's not. It's a lot closer than you think.
Amen.
A lot closer than you think. So just know that the relationships that you build now, the way that you treat each other now will determine. Because I'm not sure how that girl's daddy is, but there's a lot of daddies like this walking around. There's still some empty cells open in jail. They're not afraid to hold daddies. Youth, it is crucial tonight. I am overwhelmed, so excited to see exactly what's going on in the hearts and the minds of the youth in these two youth ministries. But I want you to know that, first of all, if you are not keeping them busy, if they ever say to you, stop calling me, leave me alone, I'll give you my number and they'll be out. I'll make as many calls as I can. Then if they ever say to you, leave me alone, I've got other stuff to leave me alone. If that happens, I will do everything I can to get them out of your youth ministry. And get somebody in there who is 100% committed to spend in their life for the time that God has placed them there. Now, they may not be with you forever. If they're with you for a year or 5 years, you need to drive them crazy. Getting to the floor that you need to be. You need to get there, but if there's some difficulty in your effort, if you don't understand the rules and regulations, that's why they're there. That's why Pastor George and Chaunte are there. To get those 3 o'clock in the morning phone calls. To pray with you. To spend the money on this youth ministry. To make sure that you are able and know that the ending route will be exactly where you need to be. We need you. This young lady, it's amazing where she's going to be in probably the next 5 years. No doubt. Leadership, going to be doing it. Leadership. She will be. He will be. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. You will be. In praise and worship. You've got to listen to what I tell you. I am right. I don't care what you're thinking. I am right with you. You work, she's with you, yeah? Yeah, work with her, yeah? Praise and worship. Work with her, yeah? She used to be up here. She used to be up here. Young people, listen to me. Don't let the adults of your church control how you act. Freak them out. You go to the front of the church on Sunday mornings. You make them uncomfortable. Make the pastor tell you to sit down. And they call me, and when he does that, then I will do everything I can to get the pastor out of that church. So there's a pastor that'll come to that church and say, what's your name? That's right. You say, Kenzie, you need to come to the altar and worship. Because that's the way it needs to be. I've never read anywhere in the Bible when people really... Let me ask you something. Does anybody here really love Jesus Christ? Say amen. Amen. I'm getting old. I'm really getting tired of it. Does anybody really here love Jesus Christ? Say amen. Amen. Right. So like if he was here, like physically here, and he had his Mark Echo shirt on, yeah, and he was sitting up here, would any of you just be like, he's here, worship, worship, worship? Or would you probably like be coming around, jumping, praising and worshiping? I would. Because I would have a lot to thank you for. This is the attitude that you need to have. We need you. Listen, the time is over. I think God did a great thing tonight. Especially that last song. It was a good job. Last thing. Together. Grow your youth ministry. Grow it to 1,000. You're going to get some jerks in there. You're going to get some attitudes in there. You're going to get some people that you don't like in there. You're going to get some people that maybe you've had trouble with in school. But when you can get over your attitude, when you can get over your little hotness, you know what I'm saying? Not you. I know about the guy behind you. I just looking at you. When you can get over that, then this world, this community is going to start to change. And you're going to see a difference in your school. You're going to see a difference in your church. The elevator is there. The elevator is there. The doors are open for you. Do you understand? The doors are open. This is your time. This is your time. But you have to walk in. You have to find that level that you're going to go to. You have to push that button. You're not going to stand before God and say, he didn't push it for me. He's offering it. He's offering it. You've got to do it. Yeah? Man. Ladies, you are a precious commodity. Again, just in case you didn't hear me earlier, God gave Adam a garden to toil in with his fingers. You are not his garden. Tell him to go grow tomatoes. You are not designed to wrap yourself all around his body. Tell him to go kill a bear and cover himself in skin. Amen? Amen. Men. Young men, be men. Be men. Lead through leadership. Amen? Stand to your feet because I am way over. 71 years old, my life will still be over. I'll be dead soon. You don't live much past 61. My mama. Don't live past 61. So as a dying old man's request, I ask you to do this. First of all, make sure that your heart is right with God. Yeah? If it's not, get right. Second of all, if it's not 100%, I'm just using you as an example, not you particularly, you're like the whole group right now, okay? If your heart's not consumed with God, if it's consumed with any other thing, stack that away and get it filled with God. And then He will fulfill every desire of your heart. As an old man's dying wish, I ask you, change your church. Make the old people mad. Make them mad. Make them mad. Go to the altar. Go to the furniture to jump. Go and play and sing. Worship God. What would happen if a group of teenagers got together on a Sunday morning and decided they didn't care what the adults say, they didn't care what the proper way said, we don't want to praise and worship God? What would happen in your church? One of two things. Fire, or I had to keep the preacher out today. Two things. Father, we thank you for this night. I am encouraged, so encouraged, to see this many young people of different backgrounds, creeds, and colors that have decided that they are here tonight to worship the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Father, Lord, be real in their life. If they will be real to you, Father, you be real to them. Prove to them that your word does not lie. Prove to them, Father, that if they will tithe to you, you will bless them. Prove to them, Father, that if they pray to you for healing, you will heal them. Prove to them, Father, that nothing will be able to stop them from success in whatever field they choose to go in. Prove to them, Father, that you are God, as they show to you that they love you, Father, above all things. Father, Lord, we love you. We thank you. We praise you, Heavenly Father. In your name, amen.
Amen. Did you guys enjoy? All right. Well, we're done. I'll pray a closing prayer if we can. You want to hear the band play one more time? Yeah. All right, band, go ahead and get ready. I'm going to have Gil play for me because I'm old and decrepit. But just so you guys know, as soon as, I'll say a quick prayer just to make it official as they get ready. Go play guitar, Edgar. You better, you're 5 minutes away. Every jump tomorrow. Just so you know, the cafe is open afterwards. Hang out, get annihilated by Thomas at ping pong. And I am not Thomas. He's my Achilles heel. But let's pray. Did you guys enjoy Lance, Pastor Lance, and the band tonight? It was surreal to play these songs in very strange. Huh? I blistered it. That's what I did. I'm just kidding. I really enjoyed it. It's not every day I get to play drums. But let's do something fun. Do you know any Bon Jovi? Juan knows the squeaky song. It was so funny because back in the day, he would always squeak, and I said, "It's memories, man. This is how it was." Let's do every knee shall bow. Every knee shall bow and be fun. Let me pray. This will be our dismissal song. Father, we love you tonight. Thank you for this time together. This time to have fun and just cut loose and relax and just get into the presence of you, God. Lord, as we travel, I pray you bless everybody here. Father, I pray that a blessing over Pastor Lance. Father, over Judy. Father, I pray that you would just bless them crazy, Father. Lord, we thank you so much. In your name, amen. Everybody come on front again. Come on.
this is Lance Carpenter. We just got done with an amazing night of praise and worship and ministry here with Pastor George and Pastor Edgar. We called it a hardcore youth church reunitement. Had a great time. A lot of you that maybe wanted to be here couldn't be here. So we want to let you know that we were thinking about you guys, and it was all for you too. All of this is a part of that initial group that we started so many years ago. God bless you guys. Keep the fight, and we'll do it again soon.